YouTube, what's going on, baby? It's your boy Ron Real, aka Double R, back in the building, back with another video, back with another damn banger. We are tuned in for another episode of Classic Shaving. Today we got a special treat for you guys. We got the Lothur Black, which is a collaboration between Lothur and the Razor Company. Fantastic soap. I'm gonna tell you guys ahead of time, but y'all just hang tight, stay tuned. We're gonna get to shaving with it. All right, so like I was saying in the introduction, we are looking at the Lothur Black, and this is the collaboration between Lothur and the Razor Company. They also do a white scent as well too. I didn't get that one. That one is based off Salvatore Ferragamo's Uomo. This one here, the Lothur Black, is based off of Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. I actually don't have that scent, but I looked it up. It does have some rose and oud in it, some other things like that. Maybe it is a scent I need to check out, especially being a fragrance enthusiast. Huge fan of rose. Huge fan of oud. Now, I will say with me getting the Lothur Black, I was able to obtain the Namka like I was talking to you guys about in an earlier video as well. Now, with me just reviewing the Nordist by Barrister and Man, sorry, it slipped my mind, but Barrister and Man, that still is one of my favorite scents I have. I've gotten a lot of soaps in from 345 that I'll be reviewing, also from the grooming department. But this here, this Lothur Black and the Lothur Namka, I would probably put Namka slightly above this black here, but these both are very, very, very good scents. Probably my favorites of the bunch that I have. I pulled it up on my phone for the notes that this particular soap has. So, notes that it has is bergamot, verbena, pink pepper, violet, black pepper, nutmeg, ginger, geranium, Bulgarian rose, iris, Indonesian patchouli, amber accord, leathery accord, vetiver, apopanox, vanilla, and musk accord. Now, when I smell this, especially me being a floral guy, I love rose. Everybody that knows me knows it's my favorite note. I get a little bit of the citrus, which will be the bergamot. It's very uplifting. I get some floral qualities on it too. Definitely getting the patchouli, some vetiver, a little bit of earthy tones. I don't pick up a lot of rose in this too, but when I smell this, I instantly think of like elegance. It's just it smells very high end. It smells very niche. This is a very good smelling scent. So this is in the Lothur's V2 base, which like I said, I'm just dabbling into this, but the V2 base is the one that's getting a lot of highly acclaimed, highly sought after reviews on it. So we are gonna go ahead. I got my lather already made up. So we're gonna go ahead and lather up. Today we'll be shaving with one of my other favorite razors. I know I mentioned to you guys the Gillette Fat Boy, but today we're gonna be using the Parker 11R, which the handle is made out of ox horn. And I'll have the blade inside being the Voskhod, which is a pretty popular blade, I believe too. So of course, we'll be doing the aftershave with the Lothur Black Splash. So we'll go ahead and lather up. Now I believe this, I have to look this up again. I think the soap was $23, $23.99. Make sure, yeah, $23.99 for the soap, and the after splash was also $23.99. So not cheap, but again, talking to my brother Greg, he speaks very, very highly of Lothur. And then, you know, of course, with me having the run-in with the Calm that I've already reviewed and really, really liking that, I figured, hey, I might as well splurge a little bit and get this one. This is a very limited release, especially only being released in collaboration with the Razor Company. So got a little bit better lather today. I've not been afraid to put water in, so been trying to work on getting my lathers better. Oh, this shit's getting everywhere. Forgot to mention the brush as well too. This brush, finally got me some good brushes on hand. This brush is by Grizzly Bay, which is based out of Arkansas, which is not too far away from me at all. I think John and them are a couple hours away from me. But this is the Treasure Cove in Slim Treasure Cove brush, and it has a 26mm knot on it. This is a Badger brush. Just awesome, awesome feel on this one. Much different than the board brushes I've been using. So we'll get this on a little bit more. We'll start making a pass. I don't have a whole lot of hair on my face today. Only a day's worth of growth. I put a little bit too much water in it today. We'll see. Like that, man. That's where it's at right there. That's why I got the white t-shirt on. Or you'll see me when I shave, I'll have white t-shirts on. That way if they get messy or whatever, I ain't too worried about it. But that feels good there, man. That's what it's all about. All right, we'll get to shaving. A little bit of hair coming off. Yeah, I've been trying to work on getting my lathering better, so hopefully it'll transition and you guys will see it. Now I will say this. Of all the soaps I've used so far, it's just hard to beat the slickness and the post-shave feel that Lothur's bringing to the table. I'm a very big fan of this razor. You know, what caught my eye about this naturally is obviously how it looks. So with me not knowing much about double edge or classic shaving before I got into it this year, the look of this razor, especially the ox horn handle, they have the 12R, which I'll probably get to, which is made of buffalo horn. But this just kind of looks like, you know, if my grandfather or great grandfather left me behind a razor, this feels like this is what it would look like. So I don't know, that's why maybe I'm a fan of it so much. It cuts really well. Now, I don't have a lot of experience with aggressive razors, and I probably would still say that this probably isn't really aggressive. You can feel the blade on your face when you're putting it on there, but I think it's very efficient. Now, even with these Voskhod blades, I've been shaving with them in other razors as well too. I enjoy it. But when I had the feather blade and this one here, this cut like a dream. So I think even after using the Voskhods, I think what I like the most in this is the feathers. So. All right, got us a decent first pass. I'll re-lather up and go across the grain. See what else I can take off. So y'all hang tight, stay tuned. All right, so I did a second pass, kind of a hybrid pass. Did a little bit of across the grain, a little bit against the grain. You know, I told you guys about my problem area that, you know, I get successful shaves without cutting myself through that area, but I guess sometimes you get overconfident with the razor or blades and they make you make sure, you know, you are dealing with a dangerous object, you know, you have to take your time and not rush through this stuff, right? So up here I cut myself through, it's like I ran through a field of bloody hell through here, man. I cut myself up pretty good, but it'll be okay, nothing bad, no bumps or anything, but just a few nicks. And probably I might not have had enough lather in the area too with the side from rushing too. So just anybody that's newer to it like I am, just make sure when you're shaving, man, take your time. So we'll get this last pass through here. and then we'll go to post shave. But I really do like this soap a lot. The soap is very slick and a very good protection. Like I said, this is a user error. I'm not blaming the razor or the soap on me cutting my face this time. It has nothing to do with the equipment at all. It's definitely the user. But this scent is very good, classy, man, elegant stuff. Just running one more pass with the grain. But yeah, this stuff is very elegant. Like I said, I personally don't get much of the rose. I do get florals in there, which I know they listed other florals in the note breakdown. But I do get peppers, and like I said, I get the bergamot, the citrusy notes on this. But like I said, they wrote it up in the write up themselves. When I think of this scent, this seems like a scent where you're very well dressed up. You got some nice chinos on, some nice jeans, maybe some Chelsea boots, or a tuxedo or a suit or something like that. This reminds me of that. So that's why I pulled out, which I'll show you post shave. But I pulled out 2 separate fragrances that I think that will go well with this scent. Just gonna finish up here. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but like this area, I got cut up pretty good. Blades, for me, aren't the sharpest I've used, but I like these though. I don't know if I would put them over the Astras or definitely not the Feathers, but these are cool. These are cool. As you can see, hair is still coming off. Try not to run through any more bloody fields. But yeah, these blades are cool. I wouldn't mind keeping a 5 or 10 pack of these in. You know, it's funny, in my personal opinion, like I said, I don't have much of it, but they aren't the sharpest and they aren't the smoothest, but it's just kind of a middle of the road, kind of regular blade, right? So. One thing I like about this razor too, even with how the handle is and the lack of knurling around it, I guess because the bulb is easy to hold, and kind of even if you're holding it upside down, you have this big part to kind of help you keep hold of it. But I never have any issues with even my hands being wet with cutting with this one. So I think my wounds have already kind of closed up, which is cool. So all right, I think we'll call it a shave. Very good slickness on this. But I'll get cleaned up, show you about post shave. We'll use the Lothur Black Aftershave, and I'll decide which fragrance I want to use, so y'all hang tight. Stay tuned, we'll get into the post shave. All right, not a bad shave at all. Like I mentioned before, I hadn't even put any balm on, and just the feel of this is like very nourishing. Can't even really see signs that I nicked myself up that bad. This is a very good soap. So like I said, that was user error. I can't count it against anything. So we'll go ahead and use this Lothur Black Aftershave Splash. As you guys know, I'm more into balms right now, especially with it being colder. But that's all they had was the splash, so that's what we'll use. This feels very... It's kind of weird because in this I could smell a little bit more of the rose than I could in the soap. Like I said, this is just elegant stuff. For me, this isn't a like. This is a love. I forgot to mention the scent profile, and this is probably a little bit over medium. It's not like as soon as you open the tub up, it's like boom, covering the room up. But it's got a decent smell to it. I think once you, especially with the splash around, like. You can definitely smell it. I would definitely say it's over medium. So, just very, very nice feel. So that's the aftershave splash. Now, with the scent, it made me immediately when I smelled the puck of the soap, it made me think of 2 different things. It made me think of Cartier's Pacha de Cartier Parfum, which is a very boozy, patchouli, amber, benzoin, like just resin is just, it's very, very elegant, very regal, very churchy. This is a scent that I would think about when I think anything formal, like, or church or anything. Very nice. My wife hates it, I love it. The other one I thought about was the Acqua di Parma Colonia Mirror. Same thing, very warm, inviting. This has nutmeg, orange blossom, citrus notes. This has myrrh, amber. This is just a very, this has more of a boozy accord. This one is just more amber, just amber and vanillic. So I think I'm gonna roll with the Acqua di Parma. 3 sprays here, one in the arm crease there, one on the chest. Yeah, this is very, very nice. This one, now, this is the Eau de Cologne concentrate, so it's a little bit, Eau de Colognes are usually weak. This stuff, I get about a good hour of projection off my skin, probably about 4 to 5 hours on this one. This is a 6-ounce bottle that ran me about $115, something like that. This one is a parfum concentration, which this one will probably project off for a couple hours, and this one will last on me at least an easy 7 to 8 hours. I think I ran this, this ran me about $55 or $60, but both of these, I would recommend if you have the black soap and splash, look up, especially look up the Cartier Parcha, the Cartier Parfum. It's cheaper. The Acqua di Parma is also good too. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Classic Shaving, where we feature the Lothur Black, which is the collaboration between Lothur and the Razor Company. Scent of the day, Acqua di Parma Colonia Mirror. Shout out to Grizzly Bay for the brush. Shout out to the Parker Razor Company for the 11R that was featured in today's shave, and also to Voskhod razor blades. With that being said, man, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all be good. Y'all know the name of the game is relaxation and enjoyment. And don't forget to be driven, never motivated. We'll catch you on the next one.